multi-actor, been in dozens of movies. Amy's teen crush in Sweet Home Alabama.
Thanks for telling him, George. He can hear you.
New film out is called Breakthrough. Please welcome Josh Lucas. Here, there.
Anywhere you like. Welcome. Anywhere you like.
I have my own notes here.
Yeah,
Great.
if you want to read
Very
from them,
professional.
go for it. We're going to talk Breakthrough in a minute. You play a dad in that movie. Of course, you're a dad in real life as well, which means you're a coach now, soccer coach.
I am. I am the coach of the Fighting Flounders on Pier 6. the Brooklyn Bridge Conservation League, which is really amazing. Anyone who knows Pier 6, it shoots out into the East River, and you have the all of New York City in the background there. And we were undefeated until a couple days ago.
Your son's 6, so that's really important.
He's 6. He was the only person on the team who noticed we lost. Nobody else really did, but it's a pretty amazing place to coach, and also, look, to be a coach of a 6-year-old team, it's nothing but joy for me.
That's a lot of fun, yeah.
Sweet.
Well, speaking of joy, Sweet Home Alabama brings me a lot of it. And I think so many super fans out there, it's been, is it how many years?
16 years now.
Oh my gosh. And so we heard possibly there could be a sequel. Can you shed any light?
I think I've absolutely said yes. The director, Andy Tennant, who I just did another movie with, who wrote and directed Sweet Home Alabama. We just did a movie with Katie Holmes that's coming out later in the year. So he and I discussed it extensively. So we're lobbying, and we need the world to join us.
Wow, yeah. Right now.
Anyone who's noticed, Reese is quite busy these days.
She's got a few projects on her plate, but where do you think, by the way, your character Jake and Reese's character Melanie would be today?
I don't know. You know, the proposal that Andy Tennant, the director, had, which is quite interesting, is that my character is back in Alabama, and Reese's actually, her character is in New York with our kids, and we're divorced. So the whole life is super complicated. And,
But you're going to win her back, right?
And Patrick Dempsey's character is still in the picture.
Oh, really? Oh, my
They've
goodness.
had it, yeah. So, but that's just a proposal.
It's a pretty good pitch.
Did you hear all the oohs and ahs? Yes.
My favorite line, baby at a bar. Baby at a bar.
Who brings a baby to a bar?
Let's talk Breakthrough. This is out today. It's a film that people really should see. It has such deep meaning. You play a father, your child, it looks like, is not going to make it, and the power of prayer. Just talk about being on the set for that.
This is sort of an extraordinary true story that happened a few years back. A boy, 14-year-old boy, was playing on the ice in Missouri, and he falls through the ice, and he was underwater for 15 minutes. And he was lifeless, no pulse, no nothing for an hour. And so they basically stop resuscitation. They bring the mother into the room to say goodbye, and she begins, this very deeply religious woman, Joyce Smith in real life, who's played by the great Chrissy Metz.
She was here last week, yeah.
Comes into the room and basically refuses to believe that he's gone, and so she starts praying and speaking to her God, and his pulse comes back. And then the story goes through what happens after that, because the doctors say, look, there's no way he's going to be able to survive this, much less lead a normal life and not be brain dead or anything. And she says, no, my son is going to be completely fine. And it's the story of what happens with the doctors and everybody, but also about our relationship, because even though I'm also quite religious in the movie, and in real life the character was as well, that he had a lot of doubts, as did everybody in the story except for Chrissy's character. It's a really remarkable story, and a remarkable testament to faith and prayer, and
all of that.
It's a fascinating film, to say the least.
Here's a little bit of that right now.
Melissa thinks that everyone is just waiting for John to die, that it's just taking longer than they expected.
What do you think?
I'm sorry, but I think she's right. I can see it in their face, in everyone's face except
Mine? I believe God can heal our son completely.
Romeo, you do.
As you said, it's a true story, and you guys really stuck to a very strict timeline.
You know, I mean, one of the problems that we have with this movie is I think anyone who's a faith-based person is happily going to go see it, but it's the people who aren't that we were sort of looking to honor in a way, and have people come and say, look, this story accurately is told down to the filmmakers, you know, made sure to say this happened at this exact moment. And when the people see the movie, they're going to see there's a really strict code that we had to an extent to tell the story exactly as it happened. My son and I, and my little 6-year-old boy, and I went to the premiere the other day, and we sat actually with Joyce Smith, the real mother and the real son who it happened to, and throughout the movie they kept leaning back. They'd seen it many times and we hadn't yet. They're like, this is exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened. to the point that I had to be like, shh. You guys have seen the movie. I haven't. They're like, but they're, you know, I think part of the responsibility you have when you tell a true story and the people are still alive and around is for them to be, you know, proud of the movie, and they love the movie. So that's something you see it in them when you're around them.
You know, it's also very accurate. The basketball scenes, because of the executive producer, Steph Curry, and he was very much involved. Because you can tell, as a sports fan.
We had the great Steph Curry as he's the executive producer of the movie. It's his first film, executive producing. That he also was the advisor in the basketball scenes and in the editing and everything. He's great friends with the producer of the movie, this guy Devon Franklin, who, if anyone knows Devon, he's an amazing guy himself.
He's been on our show a couple times.
We have a lucky team of people here who hopefully have brought a pretty beautiful piece of joyful, hopeful cinema out there, which I think is what right now a lot of us are searching for. Yeah. Exactly. So,
Incredibly happy for you. Incredibly happy, you know, from the breakout with Sweet Home Alabama to where you are, just the
staying in the game.
I don't know, more than that, so much more than that. So wonderful to see this, and you have to see this. Breakthrough hits theaters today, out today. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.